Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And as you can see, we've already started here. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball, and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That ball looks a good one.
And he's on his way. And the finish! And one more try!
Not the most accurate pass.
And back. There's the shot! In he goes again, and it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So, a breakthrough already.
Musiala played out to the left flank. Wirtz is onto this.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
Now it's Pelé. And this is Van Basten.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Rudiger gets good distance on it. Quarter of an hour played. Steaming on goalwards. And he shoots!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Portugal presented with a golden opportunity here. Ter Stegen looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it.
Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Goes for a shot!
No mistake! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Maldini is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Trife!
It's bounced back off the post. Musiala over to the left. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Musiala. Now it's Wirtz. Great defending, strong and determined. Good pressure, determined, intense. He's looking wide. Stiller receives it in a terrific header. That's a half-decent try.
Havertz is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Now it's Pelé. Mittelstadt. That's Wirtz.
Musiala, out to the right. Sané, showing good feet.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Henriks. Can he get on the end of this? And he's onside. Henriks. Oh, it's played into the area.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And it's Wirtz. Half-time getting close now. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's in plenty of space here. Here's decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is real chance! Goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball. And splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Oh, shooting chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Now this could be a chance. Musiala! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Van Basten. Probing pass. Always onto this. And we've reached half-time.
Portugal are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Portugal are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Played out wide. Mittelstadt threads one in.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And it's Sané. Now it's Havertz. Beckenbauer does well to get it back. Pelé. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Sané, who's set up 1 goal so far. Stiller. Sané.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Cannavaro. And it's Rijkaard. Tar spots it and intercepts. Now it's Musiala. Knocks it out wide. Wirtz. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party. Pelé is on his own. Chance, surely! Yes! And they are cruising away. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. He's had it taken off him. Wirtz, chance for a shot! And that's off target.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Coming on to replace him 22. Foul.
And it's Wits. Kimmich. Here's Sané. He's found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Henriks is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Rudiger gets it clear. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Looking for options for movement. And the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Substitution for Germany. Number 10.
Germany
Musiala.
making consecutive changes
Number
here.
26. Henriks. Coming on the field.
Raum.
Number 8. Leon Goretzka. Number 5.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And this is Pele. Tries to pass it through. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chance. Oh, what has happened here? Tar gets it away. Davids. And he's had a hit! They've played it short. Great chance! And this is Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is Pele. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Raum. Wits. Over to the other side. And it's Sané. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. He is through here! Germany with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Up he goes! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Kimmich. And it's Stiller. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And this is Van Basten. He's shifting through the gears here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
The action has already started.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Searching pass he's played there. No luck with that dink over the top. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now who's going to be first to this? Nicely weighted ball.
Vinicius Junior.
Pelé, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
And the shot!
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Cruyff goes short. Ball driven to...
Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cleared away.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. First quarter of an hour gone. He has a look up.
Oh, he's been flattened there.
He can get that clear. And here's Vinicius Junior, and the shot's on here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Still goalless. Turns back here, probably the best option. Looking for the run. Oh, it's Bebeto. That's a sharp pass. That's a good ball. Oh, he's been great chance! Goal! Portugal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. It's a good foot in there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bebeto.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That has been cut short. And here's Vinicius Junior. Cruyff thinks about the shot, and the shot!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Moldovan did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Picked out brilliantly. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nicely shaped ball. He's through here. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. Davids goes steaming forward. Oh, he's onto this. And this is Pele. Can he finish? Sticks it away. Two to the good. And they are purring. Absolutely purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And there's the end of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Portugal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Portugal in control at half-time, 2-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Rijkaard. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Cruyff. That's Bebeto. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Cannavaro to Maldini. Nice sequence of passes, this. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Play! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Portugal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
He's away, and the shot! They've done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now, can they get him away? Great vision. Can he finish? Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Beckenbauer can get it clear. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Knocks it into space. And he's managed to get free. Great ball. Cruyff! They've scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Portugal are at the peak of their powers. As for their... And a chance! He's got a goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Romania playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Tries to play it through. Oh, good take in a good area. And he decides to cross it. Shot, surely! Mitrita. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was...
Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
It's become a case of men against boys. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that is a little undercooked. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Pelé. He's being urged to shoot. Romania needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, good-looking ball. And this is Bebeto. And this is Bebeto. And he's got the beating of his... Shoots! And it's in! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Davids cuts out the pass. And he plays one through. He is through here! And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required. So. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Bellingham! And that is doing no harm at all.
Bellingham clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Now it's Puskas. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Out to the left it goes. Foden hangs in a shot at goal. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Oh, that's neat. Deep cross. Climbs up big. Oh, it's come off the upright. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Foden, over to the left. Lewis Skelly. And this is Kane. Oh, good-looking ball. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who, to me, is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision, and a willingness to take on his defensive duties when required. Although he's probably best deployed out on the right, where his best attacks seem to emanate.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And Puskas! Rice. And now they can clear their lines. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Lewis Skelly gets it clear. Palmer. England were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even...
Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Stones picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, easy pickings there. Puskas tries to pass it through. That'll be a corner. And it's been taken short. And here's Cruyff. Oh, super ball. Goes for a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Portugal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Lewis Skelly. Now Foden. Lewis Skelly. Now Foden. Palmer. Can he latch on to this? Cafu.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bellingham. And it's Palmer. He's found a way through. Nicely aimed pass. Foden. Played out to the left flank. Knocks it into space. Lewis Skelly was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, delightful ball. And the finish! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Looking to play him in. And a chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Cruyff. It's run loose here.
There will be 3
Cafu.
minutes added time.
And there's the shot! Cruyff. Chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Cruyff has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Lewis Skelly. Now Foden. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Portugal clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Portugal go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal call. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Portugal find a position of real strength now. Crossed in, big header! Now, oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, extraordinary.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Now it's Hullet. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that's going right the way across. Foden. And it's Palmer. Looking for options for movement. Foden plays in it. Oh, smashing header! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he got himself into a great position. Here's the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Out of play for a goal kick.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
The attendance for this
Cruyff.
match was
That's a decent ball.
96,847.
He's shifting through the gear. Puskas! They've scored! It's another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty.
Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Puskás with the cross. Bullish header! Oh, crossbar!
Substitution for England, number 23.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Rice, it's a really well-measured ball. And they win it back again. Saka unable to make it happen for all his good shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Puskás, Portugal are looking to break at pace. Yehi. Saka, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. It's a promising position, well played right into his path. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Hullet. Now this could be a chance. Tries a shot! Goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
The goal scorer for
Well, this is
Portugal,
turning into a real hammering now,
75
Peter.
minutes
They're demoralised.
is Number 9.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Number
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Phil Foden. Coming on the field.
It's become real
number
chance!
17, Eze.
Eze
Number 18, Gordon.
spread out to the left. Gordon. Puskás. And it's Cruyff. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
This looks promising. He's gone for goal! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cruyff, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Saka. The ball has bounced loose now. For Rice. And it's Bellingham. That's a sharp pass. Now, can they get him away? And it's been played through. Great ball, and the shot! And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Colwell kept his eye on it, and he's there. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Nicely weighted ball. He's through here. Yehi gets across to intercept that. Eze. Alexander-Arnold. Gordon. And that's it. Portugal can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Pelé, very much the man of the moment. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming, or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Good strong hand by the keeper. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Now there's a fine ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's picked out the run. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And this is Luis Suarez. Now it's Cruyff. Could move up a gear here. No, that's been intercepted. Busquets. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Modric. Now it's Ronaldinho. Good running, strong and purposeful. Was somewhat off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! It's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
En el minuto 14, el dorsal 9.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cruyff. Knocks it into space. Chance for a shot! There's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, that's well spotted. Busquets, Bellingham. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep.
And the finish! Madrid are looking to go forward now. And this is Cruyff. And it's lofted through here. Modric was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Aims beyond the defence. Great vision. Tchouaméni calmly anticipates. And here's Mbappe. He is through here. And this is Ronaldinho. He's had a shot! We've got a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Ronaldinho demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Shot a goal! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Ronaldinho.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Cruyff. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were and that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Rudiger making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager...
Big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Valde. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get free. He's found... Takes a shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
And he's straight offside. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rudiger calmly anticipates. Forlan. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Ah, he's given it away. And he's through and all along. And Cruyff! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Guti gets it clear. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Forlan. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Forlan. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Cross into the box.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
And it's Modric. Good read, needed to be. Great vision. Oh, that's well spotted. Valverde. Now that looks a decent ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been slipped through. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, there is Forlan! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Eder Militao gets it away. That's a lovely pass. Hangs in a... Forlan! He's missed, but not by that far. Ronaldinho running with the ball. That's been intercepted. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That's good running with the ball. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. No way through there. He's in a great position here. And No, that was never going to make it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Valde. David Villa. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played into space. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Little pass back. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Valde made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Oh, played through for the wide man. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Mbappe. Camavinga gets over and intercepts. Isco, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos gets into some space. It's a good spell of possession. He's gone for goal. Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Madrid have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. And it's Balde. Balde puts a cross in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff, and this is Cruyff. Bellingham deals with that comfortably. Koundé. Forlan, looking for the run. That has been cut short. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been won straight back. And it's Valverde. Now it's Villa. Bellingham. Can he get it through? Now, can they get him away? Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good strength. Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it.
There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, good stop by the keeper. Cleared without complication. Madrid will be glad to have come away from that scrape unscathed.
Well, how have they gotten...
It's Forlan!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, what a mistake! Well, now it's a race. And he shoots! He scores! They're seeing no way back, but they are level. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well read, nice interception. And now they can clear their lines. Bellingham. Good purposeful running this. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Who saw this coming? Madrid are hurt by just about the final punch. He's one-on-one, surely! Neymar! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Villa. Played out wide. And the return pass. Passing nice and neat. Nicely shaped ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
David Villa. And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Bellingham plays it in. Casillas claims it safe hands. Now it's Messi. A probing pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot! We've got a goal! And they're back in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
And it's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Villa. That is a little undercooked. And that could set him on his way. He's found a way through. Finds himself up.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty.
Madrid, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture.
And that's it.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que este estadio dispone
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always.
Mbappe going full steam ahead down the left flank. Vinicius Junior, and he shoots!
Vinicius Junior really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Modric. Now it's Ronaldinho. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Mbappe! He is just caressing the ball. And it's Modric. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game. Cruyff! He will be livid with himself. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior.
Oh, really well played.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's good running with the ball. Ronaldinho. Chouameni. So we're still where we started right now. And this is Messi. He is through here. Vinicius Junior! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. foot in. Oh, can he get onto this? Engages and forces him off the ball. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played. Chouameni, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe! Mbappe finds himself offside. And it's Ronaldinho. Isco. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Cruyff. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Not the most accurate pass. Ronaldinho. Now it's Isco. He's tried one! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Mbappe. Chouameni gets a foot in here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mbappe is onto this. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's Ronaldinho! He is desperate to get on the score sheet. But not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, that was vital. And he's only too happy to take that back. A probing pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Cruyff. Rudiger with the clearance.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Good take, and is he in? Oh, shooting chance! And he comes up trumps again.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cruyff goes short. Ball driven towards, climbs up big! It's in!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1.
Mbappe! That's travelling a long way. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Madrid go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Cambio de jugadores.
And we're off again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Defending was strong and firm. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe chasing after it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Lobbed in behind. Shot could be on. Big chance! He scores! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still...
He's having a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And that is one way to get his defending done. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Rudiger calmly anticipates. And it's Messi. Looking for the run. Now it's Vinicius Junior. So we've reached the hour mark. Cruyff in acres of space out wide. He's had a shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
A case now of complete control. That's a sharp pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shapes to shoot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Now it's Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Cruyff aimed beyond the defence and claimed it back swiftly. Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi stood his ground strongly. Lovely bit of skill. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And it's been given away. He's got away. Oh, super ball. And the shot! It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well read, nice interception. That's a cute ball. That's beautifully weighted. Real chance. Chance, surely! Sticks it away! It is no contest. It is a landslide. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game, Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other. Unconventional.
Chance for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Germany have the chance to go the other way. Romario. He's going for goal! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Pelé, and here's Ronaldinho, and this is Bebeto. Müller. Adeyemi. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing. Big chance! Goal! Brazil! The breakthrough strike! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Now it's Pelé, aimed beyond the defence. Müller. Now it's Romario. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Spread it left. Sané drives it in. He gets big. That's a half-decent try. Müller. This looks promising. Eder Militao, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Toni Kroos. And here's Havertz. Not the most accurate pass. That's good running with the ball. And that's been won straight back. Produces a cross. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Romario. Now it's Pelé. Sané. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's been shifted off it. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That has been cut short. Now it's Havertz. That has been slung wide. Oh, sweet feet. Sané with the cross. And the shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Sané. It's Bebeto. Tries to pass it through. Takes a shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
And it's Kimmich. It's a promising position.
Such good technique.
Adeyemi's cross. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's picked his way through. Terrific header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Sané. Beckenbauer. And Raum knocks it into space. Can he get onto this? Goes for a shot! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Romario is firing after that one. Serginho. Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He has found the way through. Shot, surely! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. How very smart. He just got it right.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost in all.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Brazil certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Brazil in control at half-time, 2-0. Here we go again. No way through there. Looking to play him in. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? Just cruising. They are cruising. And the lead is extended still further. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Adeyemi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Romario. That's good vision. No, that's been intercepted. He's found the way through. Oh, that's well spotted.
Brazil are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Now it's Bebeto. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Chance! And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well.
And the finish! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Brazil have their second corner now. Pele plays it short. Quick look, then plays it in. And a chance! Really well taken goal. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt?
Gets his head on it! Off the post! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer. Oh, that's nice. And it's Toni Kroos. Flashes it across. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bruno Guimaraes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Goretzka. Müller. And it's Sané. Sané tries looking up for options on the left. Nice control. Müller. Now he's got space here. Oh, he's onto this. There's no flag. Bebeto! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Müller. That looks a good ball through. Havertz proves just a little bit too strong. And he's intervened well there. Müller. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bruno Guimaraes does really well to win the ball there. It's a searching pass. Germany can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Pele. Now it's Havertz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Havertz looking to run onto it. And that's a throw-in. Hangs one in, and he was alert to it. Pass somewhat off target. That's been slipped through. Oh, that's fabulous. And Bebeto! And yes, it's there! Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
Bebeto. Oh, great defending. That needed to shot a goal.
Müller. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Brazil can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. What are your thoughts on today's game then? Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
We have already started here.
Well, Peter, when you've got a striker like Romario...
It's Ronaldinho!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Now it's Romario. Aimed beyond the defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rivaldo. Ambitious ball here. Chips it through. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Rivaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
There's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Now it's Romario. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Neymar. Out to the left it goes. And this is Roberto Carlos. And he passes it long. Roberto Carlos was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Rivaldo. Serginho. Played in. Neymar! No, not the best of headers.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Pelé. It's a good foot in there. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, what a ball! Romario! And again the keeper stands strong.
Romario really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Brazil with the corner, they're first. Pelé goes short. Real chance! That was a matter of inches.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Aldair spots it and intercepts. That's good vision. That's an excellent interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Spread it left. He has found a way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nice looking ball. Floated through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Vinicius Junior.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ronaldinho. Decent chance! Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Now it's Pele. Pele with the cross. And it's hoisted clear. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. That's been cut out, well played. Pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Romario. Pele. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Now the cross. Romario! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Chips it through. He's found a way. Goes for the shot! Oh, there's a probing ball. That is good alertness. Spread out to the left. Ronaldinho.
Brazil couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he's burst through. And this is Rivaldo. He's onside.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Pele. It's Vinicius Junior. So what can they make of this? And it's Romario!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, we've seen a lot of willing accompanied by a fair amount of waste, so they've both got to tidy up their scoring act.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Brazil clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
That has ended up in no man's land. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Eder Militao. And here's Romario. Looking for a run-up. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been slipped through. He's through now. He's having a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away. Brazil have their third corner. Pele plays it short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Romario is onto this. Shapes to shoot! And it's a goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Stood up well to him there. Dida. Brazil have it back and can go again. That's a lovely, neat pass. Time and again they are repelled. Looking for the run. Romario is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and it's Guimaraes. Threads one in. He can get that clear. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a...
Kelly! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Brazil are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Now it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played into space. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Can he get it through?
Brazil really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That has found him in acres of space. Great chance! Really well taken goal. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
And here's Neymar. Neymar.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Who saw this coming? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Bruno Guimaraes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the keeper beats it away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Neymar. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Neymar. Ronaldinho. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Plenty to aim at here. He's got tall. Oh, hang on.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now it's Neymar. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 10.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
Camisa 9.
Brazil conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes?
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Malcolm. And he's certainly... Oh, shooting chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Serginho. Cafu. Tries to pass it through. Nicely intercepted. And this is Rivaldo. Cafu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Rivaldo. Crossed in once more. Terrific header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pass somewhat off target. He's going for goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, and looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
He's on it, can he get away? Rodrigo goes for a shot! And that's a real chance missed. Quality ball. Malcolm. The ball has bounced loose now. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Oh, we've reached the midway point in extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it. And now for the final act. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Nicely worked. Dida claims comfortably. Knocks it into space. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's intervened well there. Brazil are looking to break at pace. Oh, well played, well sorted out. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Guimaraes. Neymar. He's had a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Brazil complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now. Brazil really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything.
And the referee brings it to a close. Brazil bow out, defeat sealing their fate. And after all of that... Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
Oh, that's well spotted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. De Jong. It's Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart. Bebeto.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Van der Vaart. Cruyff. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now here's the delivery.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
It's going to be another throw. Oh, terrible pass. And it's De Jong. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's shifting through the gears here. Ronaldinho.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Van der Vaart. Dumfries. The Netherlands finding their passes. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. There's the shot! Oh, off the bar! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Stood up well to him there. Brazil yet to have an attempt on goal. Van Dijk, very much a man of this moment. Can he latch on to this? Up he goes! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Dumfries gets into some space. And he lines up a cross.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Fred. Quality ball. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Ronaldinho.
That's good play from him.
Oh, that's nice. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cafu. Can he get it through? Casemiro. Oh, easy pickings there. Cruyff. Can he spark a counter here? And this is Pele. The Netherlands trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And it's from Mario. Now it's Ronaldinho. Pings it across. Rijkaard clears it away.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Van Dijk. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And here's Dumfries. Pull it. Now it's Weghorst. Ronaldinho. Bebeto. And the counter is on. Dumfries is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, that's fabulous. Dumfries tries a cross. That's an imaginative pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Brazil really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their start.
Ronaldinho! Big moment! Massive goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Pele aims beyond the defence. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Dumfries short changes him with that pass. Van der Vaart pops him off it and wins back the ball. Ronaldinho. Great vision. The Netherlands have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Romario. Now it's Pele. And this is Ronaldinho. And he's in on, and the shot! Bebeto with a beautifully timed run. Now it's Dumfries. Time and again they are repelled. Now, can they get him away? Tries to pass it through. Romario receives it in a wide position. That's an excellent interception. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Nice interception, well timed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's picked it up out wide. Lovely feet. Played in deep. Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number
We have
25.
got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Number 30.
Ronaldinho has found the net here, of course.
Taking place.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Brazil perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Bremer. Front-footed pressing going on here. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period, and the score is 1-0. Referee's given a throw. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
The Netherlands really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. The Netherlands really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's the keeper's ball. And we're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Pele! Van der Ven does well to get it back. Van der Vaart. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Rodrigo. He's got away. He's free. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Talisca finds himself offside.
Substitution for Netherlands.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Davids.
Substitution.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Gakpo. There's a no-nonsense tackle.
The Netherlands really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Nicely aimed pass. He can run onto that. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Van der Vaart. Davids. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's that. Brazil can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
And a quick reminder today.
Your reflections
that
then, Jim.
the area
Brazil
around the
really
stadium is
deserve
strictly
a lot
forbidden.
of credit for
Please
what
use
I'm
parking
sure would
provided
be
by
a
the
real
club.
confidence.
You